fellow nerds and writers. Welcome to my new channel. This is basically my first video, so bear with me as I learn how to do this and talk to you guys about riding the e-bikes and stuff. So this little video was actually shot back in January before the fires burned half of our town down, and this is a quick little ride down from Hollywood to the Bellona Bike Path. I don't know, I'm not saying that right, something like that. But it's an awesome little ride if you're in the area. You can pick it up in Culver City, and it'll basically take you down straight into Marina Del Rey, and then from Marina Del Rey you can ride it all the way over into Santa Monica and then ride the coast of Santa Monica, which is pretty sick. Yeah, I'm going to be talking about kind of what that ride is like, as well as talking about this Revv1 DRT, which I have recently kind of graduated from, but this is one of my last rides I did on it, and it was a great time. And I wanted to, kind of make this my first video, talk about everything I like about the DRT after putting about 2,000 miles on it, having it about a year. Talk about the reasons why you might want one of these bikes, why you might not, what I love about it, what I don't, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, we're going to get into that.
Must go faster.
Not yet. Soon.
How soon?
All right, here we are, the entrance to the Bellona Creek Bike Path, found in Culver City. I don't remember the name of the street. Google it. It's not too hard to find. But this is a sick little ride, man. I really enjoy doing this. It's honestly part of the reason why I loved, my first year with this bike was, I got it during the summertime and was able to get out here as often as possible. And this is one of my favorite destinations, was just to take this bike path from Hollywood up to Culver, and then get on this little bike path here and ride it down into the jetty in Marina Del Rey, which is a sick little spot. And then from there, cruise over to Venice and then over into Santa Monica and down by the pier. So it's just, especially on a sunny day, man, it's such a great ride. This day was in January, January 5th, I believe. And not exactly super hot day. As you can see, I'm starting out with the hoodie, but it does get a little warm as I get closer to shore, and got a chance to actually take this thing off and really experience why I love it, because, I'm Californian and we're spoiled and the weather's awesome over here. Anyway, man, let's get into this Revv1. I picked this thing up, like I said, a year ago. I was hesitant at the time. I was looking at like Surons and e-rides and things like that. Or I guess maybe not an e-ride, but I was looking at different bikes at the time, and I was new to the scene and definitely wondering what was the right bike for me. I didn't really understand power at the time. I was kind of just looking at the overall top speed, which sounded like it made sense. And really the biggest decision maker was the fact that it has pedals, and I thought that it was going to be an issue being around cops and stuff, and I didn't want to have any issues with riding something illegally. So that's kind of what led me to this. The reviews were awesome, and I gotta be honest with you, I think that's basically where this bike is at. I think this bike is definitely one of the better bikes. I know that now there are some new things out there, like the Ghost Cat and the Motor Goat, which I think definitely kind of fill in that gap of torque and power. I would say the only drawback is that I think those bikes are freaking ugly. So that's my opinion. You tell me I'm wrong, but I do think this bike just looks cooler. Would I still pick the same bike if I had to pick between this one? The Motor Goat, I would say, is at least more appealing than the Ghost Cat, but I just think this bike looks freaking cool. It is a little aggressive looking. It's kind of Definitely looks closer to a dirt bike with those big freaking wheels, but you know, after a whole year of riding through all kinds of stuff, never had any issues with it. So those tires are thick as all hell, and I think that definitely plays a part in why I haven't had any issues. I will say that, you know, out of the kind of pedal e-bikes, it has that more aggressive look, that more kind of dirt bike look. So I've had people literally thought it was a motorcycle a couple times. So I can say that kind of is a drawback if that concerns you. But as far as performance, I mean, this thing is freaking plush, man. This thing is so comfortable. When I compare it to like my E-Ride Pro, I mean, it's not even a question. This bike is way more comfortable to ride. I'd say maybe 30, 40 miles in, you might, you know, I kind of might doing the switch the butt cheek kind of thing. Just because, you know, it's not that comfortable, but you know, when you're talking 20, 30 mile rides, like you can get away with that, you know, straight and you're still feeling good in the seat. I mean, that's a lot to ask for from any of these e-bikes. So you can see there's a couple of modifications. I did remove the front headlight. I thought that thing was ugly, so I got rid of it, put a little number plate on there. And I did add a new headlight. I had to add that extra little bar you can see in the front. If you look just past the reflection of my freaking mouth coming through my Smith helmet, which I didn't notice till actually kind of looking over this video and editing, that there's just this reflection of my mouth, and it looks like it's just creepy, man. So try not to look at that. But anyway, added obviously the side mirror and a phone holder, but second battery, I think it's a must. One of the great things about this bike is if you double down on that battery, I mean, you're looking, you know, even in off-road mode, if you use it sparingly and you're not gunning it the whole time, you know, you're anywhere in the 50 plus miles, 50, 60 miles, something like that. If you switch off the off-road, like here I normally do on this trail, because I'm not really going to be pushing more than like 20 miles per hour, you can easily get 60 miles on this thing. So yeah, it's definitely a benefit to have those two batteries. I would say on a single battery, you get about, you know, again, if you're not just using straight off-road mode, which is pulling that higher power from the controller, I'd say you're probably somewhere in the, you know, probably 30, 40 miles. As you start using that off-road a lot more, you're probably in that 25, 30, but you could pretty much get at least 25 miles, no issue, on this bike on one battery. So it's pretty good, especially when, you know, again, you're talking about a bike that does have a top speed of 35, which is about what I would get, somewhere in that 33 to 35, you know. Usually if you consider my weight and all the equipment on there, I'm probably pushing somewhere in that 220. I'm coming in around, you know, 2 to 210. And
sure about that?
And then I've got anywhere from, you know, 20, 30 pounds, of stuff on me. So it's pretty impressive. If you're lighter than that, I think you can expect, you know, better distances. I doubt you're probably going to push past like 36 miles per hour though, regardless of your size or weight or what you're carrying. I have not heard of anybody getting more than that.
Behold,
my stuff.
Yeah, man, check out these views. It's always amazing. It's always nice here. As long as it's a sunny day, always a good spot to find, chill on the rocks, chill out, sometimes meet some cool people. A lot of people down here fishing. Never really seen what anybody catches, but, people are they're into their thing. But, like I said, it's just a really cool, chill spot to just take in, the views. And usually catch me sitting on a rock smoking a bowl or something, but either way, I'm gonna go head out from here over to get back on the path and head back down over to Venice, and get some tacos, and then cruise the beach in Santa Monica. All right. Was longer than I thought. All right, here we are, entrance to Venice Beach. This is the entrance at the beginning of the really chill kind of riding along the shore path. Awesome views, super chill. Especially when the weather's out, man. This is one of the best parts about it. You normally won't find too many people on here. You will find people kind of coming and going in the lanes, but everybody kind of, watching out for each other. You got regular bikes, scooters, whatever. I wouldn't say you'd see many like Suron type e-moto bikes, but definitely all these pedal bikes and everything. And this is exactly what this bike's for, man. This is this kind of stuff right here, just riding the coast and chilling, staying in that kind of like maybe 10 15 miles per hour or lower, just kind of chilling, taking in the view, taking in the shore, just super chill and super fun. interesting spots here downtown Venice. This is kind of right at the entrance of where all the skate park kind of stuff is, where all the tagging stuff is. You'll have kind of little like dance party things going on here and stuff. This place can be interesting and have some interesting people, but also can get pretty sketchy too, especially as the sun starts going down. So like during the day right now, not a big deal, but yeah, at night, man, this place gets a little more sketch. So watch yourself, but always have fun, you know. When in Venice, it is a must for me to stop by Teddy's Red Tacos. I'm a big fan of this. They just have some awesome birria tacos, man. They're so freaking good. And they've got a couple locations, but as far as I'm concerned, this is the spot. Always get the good views. Actually, when recording this, I didn't record the whole thing, but there was a fight that broke out a couple feet from here. Didn't end up getting the recording, but didn't get in the way of my tacos either, man. These things are freaking bomb. So definitely try them if you're in the area.
Something, girl. Dolly, I love you. Dolly, girl, I love you so much, girl, till when I die, I'm going to take you with me. I'm not going to leave you here all by yourself, Dolly. And one other thing, Dolly. Girl, you're so sweet. Your breath smell like carnation milk. Yum, 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 Dolly. And Dolly, You're too kind, my friend. Thank you. Oh, yeah.
Hey, anybody playing Satchmo is good with me, man.
Thank you so much. Take the rap, fellas. Final empty lap, fellas. Dolly, lift away again. I feel the room swaying from the band playing one of our old favorite songs. The CD is in there, and my info.
No, don't worry about it, man. Peeps, thanks for watching. If you made it this long, I appreciate you. Hope you liked the video. I'm gonna, I guess, ask you to like and subscribe at this point, or don't, whatever, do what you got to do. I'm gonna end this with a little knowledge or fun facts. Is something I think I'm going to do for these videos. So I decided to go out with one from the man, the legend, George Carlin, which I thought was very applicable to my very first video and just the concept of doing these kind of things in the first place. So here's a little bit of George. And again, thanks for watching, and see you guys next time. Peace.
And camcorders. Here is technology gone berserk. Everywhere you go now, there's some dick, some yo-yo, some putz with a camcorder, and he is going to tape everything. Doesn't anyone in this country just stop and look at things anymore? Sort of take them in, maybe even remember them?
Now we know.
And knowing is half the battle.
G.I. Joe!